Hey, what's up, Infusionsoft? Casey with iTracker360 here again. I'm going to show you how the GeoTracking works with iTracker. So this will only work if you're on the Ultimate license. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to submit a contact off. I have an email here, test117@test.com. I'm going to submit that off. And let's look up this newly created contact record inside Infusionsoft. So I'm just going to refresh. Here's the contact record. And with iTracker, what we're able to do is we'll be able to set the time zone of the contact record, and we'll also be able to set the city, state, country, and postal code. And we normally set this in the optional address field. That's the default. And then we can also apply tracking tags. We can apply, if they're from, let's say, Canada, we can apply a Canada country tag. So that all works based on the HTTP postback that we have people send us. And you can send us this if you want, but this is all done automatically when you're on the Ultimate license. So the way this works is we just submitted that tracking, that lead. And so I'm going to refresh this page. Here's that contact record that was created. Here's his IP address. And we have this postback that's queued for processing right now. So at this point, we've already pushed all this tracking data along with the IP address into Infusionsoft. So I'll show you that. Let me refresh this contact record and go to the custom fields. So here's the custom fields for this guy. So we take this IP address, and what we're going to do is we're going to run it through maxmind.com. Let me show you that real quick, maxmind.com. So they have a paid IP lookup service. So every time you look up an IP address through this API, they charge like a fraction of a penny. And you can test it out. You can put your IP address in here and run it through and see what you get back. But we basically take this same data from their GeoIP2 precision service and we store that in your Infusionsoft account. So let's look at what the address is for this guy. So I'm currently in Forney, Texas right now, so that came back pretty dang accurate. And there's the postal code and the country. And if you look at the tags, what we've been able to do is create a tag. And so this contact has a country tag of United States. And then we also set the time zone. So I'm in Central Time right now, so that was set as well. So to enable this stuff, it should be automatically enabled if you're on the Ultimate license, but let me kind of show you how you can configure this. So if you go to the advanced settings and look at the, where's that, GeoIP tracking and time zone tracking, just check both of these and let us know which address field you would like us to set. Now if there's already address information in one of these fields, we're not going to overwrite in any of the data. So don't be worried about us overwriting something. So we'll only set these fields if they're completely empty. So by default, we do the optional address field. And then if you go to the country tag tracking, we can apply these different tags based on the country you're in. You just enable the country tracking feature and then let us know which fields you want us to look at in order to apply a tag. So we can look at the billing address, the shipping optional, and then we can also look at the country that was that we found from the IP address. So that'll be from the GeoIP tracking. And if you're only interested in like one country, you only want us to apply like let's say Canada tags, then you can just tell us which countries you want. Otherwise, just remove this, and we'll apply for all countries basically. Let me show you that. So at this point we'll just be applying basically any country, any tag. So that's how you configure the GeoIP tracking. It's automatically enabled. Now this is a common question we get is if you have let's say you just signed up for iTracker today and you have like thousands of contact records and you would like to get their location. You can do that. I have a video series where you can update existing contact records with geolocation data, and that works if you've been using standard Infusionsoft forms and you're able to pull the IP address out of Infusionsoft, And you can do that by using the web form tracking report. And if you watch this video series, it kind of gives you all the step-by-step information on how to update existing or old records with address information based on their IP. Now, IP addresses change, so really old IP addresses might not be as accurate, but you can do it. So just look at that video series. So the GeoTracking is only available in the ultimate version. It's not in the free version, and that's because we use a paid lookup service, and it costs money every time we look up an IP address, so that's not going to be offered in the free version. So check that out. If you have any questions, just get in touch with us. Thanks.